What's up, YouTube family and Browns fans everywhere? This is Cleveland Football, and I'm your host, Terrence Hudson. So, I was thinking, one word to describe yesterday's game, and I'm tossing it around, and the one word that stuck in my mind was uninspired. Yes, we looked uninspired for most of the day. And I think it is a sign of a team that needs to mature. And yes, we do have the youngest team in the league on average. But this is a time where our veterans and our leaders, have to step up. Because when you see a trend like, okay, you tie against Pittsburgh, then you come back and lose a game you should have won to the Saints. All right. Then you come back, you beat New York. You beat New York, a team that you should have beat. And then you come back and you lose to Oakland, definitely a team that you should have beat. So then you come back, you beat a good Baltimore Ravens team. All right, and then we come back and lose to the Chargers, a team that I think that we should have beat. And that comes with just being mentally prepared each week, coming out in practice, giving it your all, being tuned in. You can't take any practices off, any plays off, reps off, any series off. You cannot take a game off. You will get beat in this league. So I'm not going to go overboard. I'm not going to overreact. It's just a sign we need to grow up and we got to get better. And if we ain't no joke, we got to show it. Week in and week out, we have to come and play. The expectation is there. We know what we have and we know what we're capable of. So, hey, we expected to come out and perform each week, especially at home on our home field. We have to protect our home. So, what did I see? Looking at it from the offensive side of the ball, looks like we have a play here or there, get things going, then drive stall out. We couldn't hit on some plays when it really mattered. Mayfield, he didn't play his best game. The two turnovers, the first interception, rolling to his left, throwing across his body, got stepped right in front of it. Like we couldn't get the ball to our playmakers. Jarvis, 2 for 11. Antonio Callaway, 2 for 9. Ratley, he had a good game. But, our big play guys, we got to be able to get the ball in their hands. Chubb, 3 for 25. This guy can get things going, but he kind of gets lost in the shuffle. Hyde, we couldn't get anything going with Hyde. And that starts with, that consistency and continuity on offense, to be able to put some things together and just be consistent. And it's like one game we have it, then we take a game off. Next game we have it, we take a game off. And we can't keep doing that. Wide receiver spot, we lost Streeter out for the season. Hopefully, he can make a full recovery. Willie's, just saw the guy, just came in last week, made some big plays, and now he's out for a while with surgery on his collarbone. I saw we bringing in Brashard Perriman. He did not play yesterday. He was, highly touted coming out of college, didn't pan out in Baltimore. Let's hope he works out for us. Looks like he might have something to prove. Looking at the game, it was only 7-0 after the first quarter, so we're right there, and I'm like, oh, we go come back, and even going into second quarter, they was 14, 6 or so. Still, we right there, and then another again. I hate to bring up the official. I shouldn't have to bring up calls and the officials, but again, blatant offsides on, was it Russel Okung? This guy, 6'5", 310 pounds. He one of the biggest guys on the field. All right. And he just blatantly jumps off sides. And you get no call. Nothing at all. A guy could barely even flip, or he even fart wrong, and they throwing the flag and blowing the whistle. And this guy jumps way offside. And nothing. So I'm waiting to hear from the league and to hear, what they have to say about that. And it's like week after week, there's something just blatant and egregious that happens towards the Browns when it has to do with the officials. And it's just, I was talking to my brother over the weekend. All right, shout out to E. What's up, man? Talking to my brother over the weekend, and he made something that made sense to me that I didn't, that it just didn't dawn on me. That the league, they don't respect the Browns. They don't respect the Browns, but particularly they don't respect our ownership and Jimmy Haslam. Because you could look at some of these other teams and some of the stuff that they calling against us. We had the call in Oakland, or the reversal of the first down in Oakland. We had the no call on the at least illegal contact against the Ravens, and you don't get calls, or you get just crazy stuff called on you. Could you imagine them calling that against a Patriots team, or Robert Kraft, or against Jerry Jones, or Steve Bisciotti, or Art Rooney? They get their respect. They don't make just crazy calls against those teams, but they do against us like it's nothing. So that's why we have to start smashing some teams and leave it out of the hands of the officials, where you can survive a bad call or whatnot. But, we gonna have to earn our respect. All right. And the best way we could do that is playing sound football, smart football, and smashing some heads in. And that's what we're going to have to start doing. Because each week is something. It's something, Each week is something. So, defensive side of the ball, again, we was right there. But it seemed like after that play, going into the halftime, who was that receiver? He jumps up over 3 of our guys. But we wasn't, it was Tyrell Williams. Tyree Williams. We wasn't, guys didn't really know. I thought the play would be blown dead. He jumps up over 3 guys and snatches the ball down. We gave up 246 yards on the ground. Gordon, was he 18 for 132? Like he was just sliding and gliding. Like he was just running and just sliding and gliding. Like we took off. We took off. But again, I'm not going to overreact. These things that could be corrected. I thought this was up here, and preparing. You get some success. You get some things going. You get kind of lax. And we can't do that. We can't do it. Each week, we're going to have to come out and be ready, be prepared, be ready to execute, be ready to play hard, be ready to fight through adversity. Okay? But that's what will happen. You will get beat. We're going down to Tampa Bay. All right, where is this at? Yeah, we're going down to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, they're the 4th ranked passing attack. They can get the ball out there. They have some guys. Deshaun Jackson, who was the other receiver that they got. They got some guys. Jameis Winston, see what he'll be able to do. Maybe we could slow these guys down. They got a tight end. It was O.J. Howard. See if we could slow him down. Defense, they are nearly dead last against the pass. We should have some success against this squad. We should, throwing the football. They just fired their defensive coordinator, Mike Smith. So they'll have somebody in new there. But, hey, they still got the same guys back there. So we should be able to do some damage. Go down there. It's probably going to be hot. Probably going to be super hot. They said it felt like it was 100 down in Miami last week. But it may not be that hot, but it's still going to be hot. So we're going to have to hydrate and be ready to play. Be ready to play 4 quarters. Be ready to play 5 quarters. But again, this is a team that we should beat. I think we have the better team. So let's get back on our horse. And be ready. Like this is a mind thing, and we have to come out with that mentality each week. We can't afford to take anything off. We can't afford to get lax. We will have to play because we can do this. We can do it. all of our goals are still intact. AFC North is still up for grabs. Nobody jumped out there yet. We saw Cincinnati lose a close one to Pittsburgh this week, so they got a loss in the division. Pittsburgh has a loss in the division. We the only teams that don't have a loss in the division. So we got to win the games we should win. You know, we're in position. So, you know, let's fight, y'all. I still believe. I'm still with you. So let's fight and get back on the winning side and put a string of these wins together and let's get the thing steadily moving up. When it is up and down, up and down, up and down, let's keep moving up. Let's keep trending up. All right. So if you like, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe.